Hey guys, right here. And this is the day before our shamanic initiation with Aya healing retreats starts. So currently I'm here in Iquitos, Peru, and tomorrow we're going to get picked up to take us to the retreat center in the jungle. I think I wanted to talk about in this video just how spirit flows and how just things come together. So when I was in the airport yesterday waiting for my plane, I was talking to my brother and I had told him that I had purchased an inexpensive seat upgrade so I could sit in an aisle that didn't have somebody in the middle. And my brother said, well, that's a good idea. And then I said, well, wouldn't it be funny if I had purchased this upgrade, but really somebody else purchased the middle seat last minute? And then my brother laughed and he said, okay, well, if that happens, then all you need to do is meditate. And I said, no, I don't think so. I think if I had purchased this seat upgrade and somebody is still sitting in that seat in the middle, somebody had actually purchased that middle seat, given that there were plenty of rows, at least 20 rows with an empty middle seat, it means I am meant to talk to this person. So we're waiting for them to call our group, and they finally call our group, and I walk onto the plane, and lo and behold, there is somebody sitting in that middle seat. And I thought to myself, there you go. This is a person I'm meant to strike a conversation with. And who knows how these things work. So with this in mind, I introduce myself right away, and she introduces herself. And throughout the plane ride, she's telling me why she's going to Peru. She's going to Peru for healing, and she had some trauma with one of her parents, her dad. And I was just there listening, and I could relate because I had a lot of trauma related to my father. And it's one of the main reasons I had gone to Peru so many years ago, was to heal that trauma related to my father. And I didn't give her any earth-shattering advice. I just said that I could relate to what she was saying because of my own experience and how the medicine had healed me. And then a funny thing happened at the end. She said that because I was there to listen to her, it was helpful for her, because otherwise she would have just been sitting there feeling anxious and feeling sad and just feeling unsure about things. And I really think that Spirit had put us next to each other just to make that connection and to create space for what she needed to express. And I do believe Spirit works in such strange ways. And I'm very thankful. Okay, so here's another log entry for this trip. I'm still here in Iquitos. Still the first night we're here before the retreat starts. So the first time I went to Peru, it was actually my birthday. And I was just by myself. I didn't know anybody. And ultimately, I spent that birthday alone. Now, knowing that I would be in a group this time, and actually there was a group text, I had just mentioned in the group that it was my birthday. So one of the facilitators, so generous and so kind, put together a little birthday dinner for me, just to get everybody together and so everybody could talk. And then during that dinner, everybody started sharing their own path to this retreat, their own path of service to others. And it was so inspirational. And what I was recognizing was that there's so many similarities between our stories. Just the urge to heal that trauma, especially generational trauma. And I realized that the gathering of all these beautiful people at that dinner, it wasn't a coincidence. Our energies, our frequencies were so similar that it brought us to the same place. And again, I just want to say spirit is just so magical in the way that it works and the way that it brings people together. And when other people were telling their stories, I was just getting my own activations, and I was like, yeah, I could relate to that. You know, that had happened to me too. And if it hadn't happened to me too, I was able to just see it from that person's point of view and learn from their experience. Again, it was just a beautiful night with beautiful conversation. And I'm very excited for the start of ceremony, because I feel like when we get that entire group together during the medicine ceremony, all that positive energy, all that magic starts to just not multiply, but I feel like maybe the energy in the room, the resulting magic that happens, it goes up exponentially, and it makes ceremony so much more powerful. Super excited for the official start of the retreat, the Shamanic initiation retreat at Aya Healing Center tomorrow. So that's the end of this video, and this is just one of many I'm going to record regarding this trip, because I really do want to document it. It's just such a special trip. Thanks for joining me on this journey. If you like this video, please consider giving it a like or subscribing to the channel. I appreciate you. I'll see you later.